Many of us are experts. We are professionals at pointing out problems. However, when it comes to finding solutions to those problems or possible solutions, we are not even in the game. We are on the sidelines, on the bench. That's why I try in all aspects of my existence, my personal life, my job, when it comes to current events, I try and be a solution oriented individual. In keeping up with that thinking, the question I always ask myself is what can I, as an individual, and you as an individual, do in order to make things better? Seeing what is transpiring is very troubling. Whether you like the president or not, if these tech giants like Facebook, ScrewTube, Twitter, Snap, Insta, all that other bullshit, if they are able to ban the president of the United States, essentially gagging him where he cannot communicate with the people, what does that mean for you and me? I would also say the media is culpable in the divisions of the country. CNN has called white men terrorists. They have called Trump supporters the party of the KKK and Nazis. When BLM and Antifa were having the protests during the summers, taking over the courthouse in Portland, burning down Louisville, Milwaukee, they were saying that rioting was okay. Sometimes you needed violence. They were comparing it to the Boston Tea Party. You needed that violence in order to have a revolution. They were cheering it on. They were okay with it. The question is, what can you do about it? Making threats is stupid and illegal. Violence is unacceptable. I would say the way to go about it is to hit these companies where it hurts. What is the purpose of a corporation? The purpose of a corporation is to make money. All these companies are competing for your dollar, or these social media sites are competing for your data. How would a company that is free to use be worth trillions of dollars like Facebook or billions like Twitter? That's because when you go on the site, they look at your engagement and history. Then they sell that to advertisers. They tell how many users they have and how many active users they have. When a corporation sees that, then they give Facebook money. Each time you're on Facebook, whether you're clicking on an article which has advertisements, whether you're engaging on a post about the Chicago Bulls, you are giving that dollar, that data, to Zuckerturd. Very succinctly, get the hell off Facebook if you support free speech. What I'm doing is I am attempting to get banned from Facebook. Just having some fun. I don't feel like deleting my account, so what I'm going to do is I got banned for 3 days. Following that, I got banned for 7 days. I'm going to see how many things I can do and get banned, but I'm leaving the platform. I'm in the process of leaving the platform. That's because Facebook does not believe in free speech. There was an article from the Business Insider a few days ago with the headline, Facebook and Twitter lose $51 billion due to the Trump action or whatever it was. Essentially, it was saying that due to banning the president, these large corporations, they lost money. a lot of money. 75 million people voted for Trump. When you piss on 75 million people, it really has a large reaction. That is basically 22% of the population. The solution is go step by step, look at the products you're using and who the parent corporation is. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of my fake book. Number 2 is I'm going to get rid of YouTube TV. I like the service. I like the product. I really enjoy what it gives me. The movies, being able to record my shows, being able to watch sports. If I'm working that night, being able to record the game, come back and watch it on tape delay. But Alphabet Inc. does not believe in free speech. Susan Wojcicki, the stupid bitch that is the CEO of YouTube, censors everybody who does not agree with her liberal views. That's why I'm going to get rid of YouTube TV. Not only that, though, but the big 6 corporations that own all the media, like AT&T, Comcast, News Corp, National Amusements, Disney, and others, you're giving money to them. ESPN is owned by Disney. Disney owns ABC, fake news ABC, who said that a place in Kentucky was Syria. Look it up. Kentucky is Syria, according to ABC News. Don't believe me? Look it up. But you're giving that money, that dollar, that hard-earned money to people like Fake Tapper, to people like dumbass Don Lemon, to people like David Muir, to people like that transsexual Gayle King. I mean, your hard-earned money is going to these pieces of shit that want to destroy you and do not care about free speech. Something else I'm doing is my service is Cricket. Much like YouTube TV, I enjoy the service. Has great data. I barely lose calls. Really good deals on their phones. But Cricket is owned by AT&T. AT&T owns CNN, who called me a white supremacist and a terrorist. Why the hell would I want to give some of my hard-earned money to a corporation who calls me a terrorist and a Nazi? No reason. I'm funding my own destruction. Why would I do that? I'm going to switch to Patriot Mobile, a pro-America phone line. Verizon's the same way. They own Yahoo. Yahoo was very culpable in the Russian hoax. They started spreading the fake dossier. Why would you want to give them any of your money when they work to actively overturn your vote? If you're pro-free speech, you don't even have to be a Trump supporter. But if you're pro-free speech, the best thing you can do is stop using Facebook. Stop using Twitter. Stop using all of these things. Stop giving these corporations your money. Now, I'm a man of honesty. I'm still going to use YouTube. There's just so many different categories until a competitor is created. But I'm going to use ad blocker, and I'm not going to click on any of the mainstream news on this platform. Even on the front page, back in the day, you used to have regular users, organic, homegrown people. Now you have these large media corporations or these stupid-ass comedians that aren't even funny, that just regurgitate mainstream media talking points. I'll be damned if I fund my own destruction. If 75 million of us stop giving a dime to AT&T, stop giving a dime to ScrewTube and Alphabet Inc. with their stupid-ass CEO, if we stop using Facebook or Twitter, that would cause a massive loss in money for these corporations. You would be hitting them where it hurts. I'm not saying they would go bankrupt, but they would see a massive backlash. I'll be damned if my dollar goes to Fake Tapper. I'll be damned if my dollar goes to Don Lemon, that piece of filth from hell.